guys, it's Lucy, and today is day 4 of the Booktube-A-Thon. It is 1:30 p.m. I realize I have not checked in earlier, but that is because I am doing something a little different today. Today, I am going to be kind of doing a readathon within a readathon. So today, I'm going to be doing a 24-hour readathon within the Booktube-A-Thon. This was inspired by Zoe's Readathon by Zoe, which happened last week, I want to say, and it looked really fun. I had a lot of fun watching other people's vlogs and stuff of it, so I don't know, I just wanted to do it myself. But the Booktube-A-Thon was coming up and I didn't really want to do that right before the Booktube-A-Thon, so I thought might as well do it during the Booktube-A-Thon since I'm reading anyway. But today is going to be a concentrated effort to read all 24 hours of the day. Probably not all 24 hours. I'm starting it later. Obviously, it's 24 hours from now. Between 1:30 today, July 27th, and 1:30 tomorrow, July 28th. So that's the 24-hour period I'm trying to read during. And yeah, I just thought it'd be fun. My plan for today is to read 2 books at least and start a 3rd one. So today's plan is to read The Princess Saves Herself in This One by Amanda Lovelace. This is the book that I'm going to read outside. This will probably work for 2 challenges, as I'm going to try and read it outside and also today in one day for this 24-hour readathon. And then the second book, which is Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon Maguire. Again, then I'm going to try and read this all in one day. So we'll see what happens. And then if I finish those, hopefully I will, I have another change in my TBR. So instead of I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson, once again putting it off, I will be reading Unravel Me by Tahera Mafi for the Hyped Book Challenge. The Shatter Me trilogy I feel like is very hyped, and I really want to read all the library books I have because I do have to go back to school eventually where I can't take out books from the library. So I want to get as much read as I can from the library, and I do own I'll Give You the Sun, so I can take it with me to school. So this is my plan for right now. I'm going to go shower and get ready for the day, even though it's 1:30. I have been awake for a while. I've been awake since like 9. I had to edit my days 1 to 3 vlogs, so that's going to go up today. I'm still doing my video every day in July thing, by the way, even though I technically missed 3 days, even though it was only supposed to be 2 days, but the thing with the challenge where I skipped a day by accident happened. But yeah, I'm still doing that in case you're wondering. So I'm gonna go get ready for the day. I think I'm gonna go to Starbucks after, so I'll take you on a little trip. So I'm on my way to Starbucks. It's raining, even though my weather app told me it wouldn't be. And yeah, so I have a bunch of books to take back to the library, and then I will also sit in Starbucks, I think, because I was gonna sit outside of Starbucks and read, but it's raining. I know you can't really see it, it's like a drizzle, but like, I don't really want to sit out here and let my book get wet. Okay, so it's currently 5 p.m. I'm currently in the middle of my 24-hour readathon, in the middle of the Booktube-A-Thon. I went to Starbucks. Hopefully I included some clips of that. I tried to get better clips, but first of all, Starbucks was kind of crowded. I didn't expect there to be so many people. There were a lot of kids, which was weird for me because I'm like, where are they coming from? Isn't school over? Shouldn't you all be at home? While I was at Starbucks, I got a vanilla latte and a chocolate croissant to tide me over until dinner, and then I read Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon Maguire. I'm up to page 100 right now, so I'm a little more than halfway through. I'm really enjoying it. The hype is real. This could also be my hyped book as well, I realized, but I'm going to take a break from this because I really want to finish Gravity Falls, which I still have some pages left, and there are reading sprints on Twitter now, I think, so I'm going to take part in those and then see if I can finish the Gravity Falls book and then go back to Every Heart a Doorway. Instead of reading Every Heart a Doorway first, I was supposed to start reading The Princess Saves Herself in This One, but because it was raining, I was so mad because I checked the weather. It looked cloudy outside, and then I checked the weather and it said it wasn't supposed to rain at all until like midnight. And like I'm outside and like water is dripping on me, and then I checked the weather again and it still says it's not raining. And I'm like, clearly it is raining. It was like a heavy drizzle, I guess, but still like too much water for me to sit outside of the Starbucks, so I had to sit inside, which is why I eventually left, because I also didn't bring like a sweater or anything because I was planning to sit outside. And the Starbucks is freezing cold because air conditioning and it's the middle of the summer. So I eventually just got too cold and left. I'm back home now, as you can see. But yeah, that's my plan. Read Gravity Falls, take part in Twitter sprints. I'll check back in later. Okay, so it's 8 p.m. and I just finished Gravity Falls Journal 3. It was really cute. It was a little more than what I expected, so I'm really happy I got to read it. I expected it to be a little bit more like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, where it's just basically like a textbook of all the weird things that happen in Gravity Falls. If you don't know, Gravity Falls is a TV show that aired on the Disney Channel for 2 years, 3 years maybe. This book is based on something that was featured in the TV show, and so I expected this book to be more like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, where it just talks about the weird things in Gravity Falls, which is kind of the basis of the whole show. But this was a little more, it's called Journal 3 for a reason. It did function more like a journal, and because of that, you get more information on things that happened in the show and like some more backstory, which I really appreciated. And yeah, I just had a fun time reading it. If you like Gravity Falls, I would recommend it. If you like cartoons, I would also recommend Gravity Falls. Oh, it's also 8:44 p.m. Yeah, I'm really not doing that great in my self-imposed 24-hour readathon because I could have read more, definitely, so far, but I'm going to bed really late tonight because 24 hours. So next, I'm going to be finishing Every Heart a Doorway. I have 3 hours to finish it, which is plenty of time. I think I'm more than halfway, as I said. I'm really enjoying it so far. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Okay, so it is 9:48 p.m. and I have finished Every Heart a Doorway by Seanan McGuire. I ended up giving this 4 stars. I already reviewed it on Goodreads. I really enjoyed it, but not as much as I was hoping I would enjoy it, probably due to all the hype I've been hearing about it. But yeah, I still really enjoyed it. The best part of this was definitely the writing for me. I would recommend it on the basis of the writing alone. If you're looking for lush, lyrical, dark, haunting writing, this is definitely a book for you. Just the whole atmosphere of it, I really enjoyed. I appreciated the inclusion of our main character being asexual and another side character was a trans boy, both of which I think were handled well, and from what I've heard from other reviewers who share those identities, was done well. My issues with it were that the main plot is a murder mystery and I kind of guessed who done it. As soon as there was a single clue about it, I was like, I know who it is. So that was a little lackluster, and I felt that the ending was really abrupt, which might be because this book is 169 pages, which is quite short. But I did really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to getting to read the second one, which I think is a prequel, which I kind of wish was a sequel, because the characters it follows, I wish we were following them after the events of this book, because I think that would be really interesting. But I'm looking forward to reading that as well, so I'm glad to have read this. And it is almost 10 o'clock. Since I didn't get to read The Princess Saves Herself in this one, and it's dark outside, I will not be able to go outside and read it, so I'm going to start Unravel Me right now. This is quite a chunky book. I don't really know why I replaced a book with this, but it is what it is. I think I'm going to be able to get through it fast. I read Shatter Me pretty quickly. Good morning. It is currently 11:08 a.m. It is currently day 5 of Booktube-A-Thon, and we're in the middle of my self-imposed 24-hour readathon. I have not been doing terribly well. Yesterday, actually, I think I did pretty well. I finished 2 books, and I started a 3rd, so that's good, right? As I said, I started Unravel Me. I'm currently on page 120 of Unravel Me. I definitely could have read more, but I took a lot of long breaks because I was just feeling like taking some breaks. I'm gonna go eat breakfast and then read some more, I guess, and I'll update you guys before the end of my 24-hour readathon. Okay, so now I am exactly an hour away from the end of my 24-hour readathon. I am on page 135 of Unravel Me by Tahira Mafi, so I haven't really read that much. Right now I'm just going to hunker down and try and read as much as I can in the next hour. Okay, so it is 1:40 p.m., 10 minutes after my 24-hour readathon has ended. So yeah, it's over. I did it, sort of. Technically, I did accomplish my goal. I did finish 2 books and start a 3rd. Past 24 hours was pretty successful in my opinion, but also I definitely could have read more. I read more than I have been, I feel like, the past couple days, even though it's a readathon, but not quite as much as I feel like I should have been, considering my goal was to read for like 24 hours, almost straight. But yeah, so to wrap up, I did finish Gravity Falls Journal 3. I read 51 pages of that, and then I read all of Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon McGuire, and that was 169 pages. And then I am up to page 228 of Unravel Me by Tahara Mafi. So the page count is going to be in the corner. And I also completed the challenge of reading a book in one day. And Gravity Falls Journal 3 completed the challenge of reading a book you got for the cover. So far, I have completed 4 challenges. It's day 5. I'm in the middle of my 5th challenge. And so I have 3 more to go. So I think I'm on track. At first, I was going a little slow, but now that I've read some shorter books, I think I'm pretty much on track. But I will be taking a short break from reading right now. Actually, this is the end of this video because I'm going to post this all in one video. So check out my vlog for days 5 to 7 if you want to see how I ended the Booktube-A-Thon.